have you seen like any signs of slippage? I mean, obviously he got knocked out in his last fight.
Yeah, signs of slippage when I met him at the press conference. I thought he was hungover.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like why? Like why do you think he was hung up? Like did you...
His eyes were puffy. You know, it was like because we were upstairs. We took a picture. We took a picture from the top floor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I saw some footage of that. You guys were like...
Yeah, from the top.
It was outside, right?
Yeah, and I seen his eyes like kind of puffing. Like, man, this guy look a little bit hungover. I mean, maybe he went out partying? I don't know. Which, you know, look, we all like have our lifestyle besides boxing. But I'm like, wow, okay. You know, that's the way you look. That's the way you look.
Wow. That's just interesting that you can read that in other fighters. Like you can see things like that.
Either he was hungover or he just literally went to bed very late and he just woke up, put on some running shoes because he had running shoes on. He was okay, let me go to the press conference. And I warned them on social media. I warned people it was gonna be a roast.
You did.
Did I not?
You did. I think you even posted a picture about it or something. Yeah.
Exactly. It was supposed to be a roast, and it was a roast. I mean, it was what it was. He should have been more prepared.
Do you... Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the whole... I mean, obviously...
here we go.
Obviously,
right.
he didn't realize he was going to get roasted because it seemed like you definitely pushed some buttons when you mentioned some of the things you said. In particular, when you took a shot about the stuff he posted on social media with Anthony Joshua and his wife and this, that, and the other. Did you expect that type of reaction out of him? I mean, I'm sure you were trying to get under his skin, but...
Yes, but I think because other fighters try to get under his skin, he's always composed. I thought he was going to be able to handle it like a champion. Like, you know, how Floyd Mayweather handles his criticism. You know, he handles it like a champion. But he didn't. I guess that was a red flag on his mind. I didn't say anything other than he said it himself. So back to that story, I justified the situation where I was going with it, and he got mad. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself. You know what I mean? Why the fuck you mad at me for?
Do you think maybe that's the reason why, like, maybe there was a little bit of anger that he gave you that kind of ammunition that you could use to kind of throw back in his face? Like maybe that's the reason why he kind of
I don't
exploded?
know. How smart is that though?
It's not, but
That ain't smart, man. Come on, I don't know. No way. I mean, I know a lot of fighters always try to get under his skin. And he's always been a composed, nice young man, you know, like very well educated. And when he threw that glass of water in my face, I was like, okay, Phil, do you react back or do you stay composed like a champion? I stay composed just like any other champion would. And even though I'm not a champion, I act like a champion. Composed because I know I was on the right. If I was on the wrong, I would have struck back. You know what I mean? So, and I apologized to his father. His father apologized.
Oh, really?
His father apologized because no father should see his son be embarrassed like that. But it was for the good. And Mr. Khan's a nice gentleman. I'm not going to apologize to Amir because he said this shit upon himself. So, and I don't want to keep going back to the story because I justified it many times. And, you know, it is what it is. But I'll do it just for you because you're FightHype.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Well, just because you were going into that to roast him. I mean, obviously, you know, you said what you said and it set him off. But I'm sure you probably had a lot more ammunition that you were prepared to use and just didn't get a chance to use it.
Look, you know, for example, Floyd Mayweather handles criticism. You know, how many times do fighters bring up the past about women? And he's at the press conference like, okay. It's not like he said it and then somebody said, hey, Floyd, you said this about your woman. He did instead. Amir said things about that he shouldn't have said. And I just repeated back what he said and he got mad. So you're pissed off at me because I repeated what you said? You fucking moron, check yourself.
Did you expect I mean, I'm sure you probably expected some type of reaction from him, but did you expect him to grab some water and toss it in your face like that?
No, because I was going somewhere saying, look, man, I think, I don't know, because if you recall, I was telling him, what's wrong with you, mate? What's wrong with you? And then I said, and then you said this and that, and I was going to say, have some respect for your personal life and love life. I know you like attention, but damn, you love life too, and your family life. You want to, you want to make that public information for what? There's many other ways you can go around it. If you want to live that celebrity lifestyle and always being around and always being in the news, you could do many other things. You know what I mean? I was actually trying to give him good advice, because I was saying, what's wrong with you, bro? You okay? Like, I literally meant it, bro. You okay? Why would you do something like that? You know, but I didn't get a chance because he threw water at me like a girl, and that's all right. You know what I mean? Look, this could be his chance to make fun of my family, make fun of my personal life, and I'll show you how well I will handle it. Composed, calm, cool, and collective. It doesn't bother me.
But I don't even think that you were trying to attack his personal life per se.
Never.
I think you were trying to attack an incident that he involved his personal life.
I was just trying to say, hey, brother, what's wrong with you? Why would you say something like this?
Right.
You know what I mean? This is the mother of your child. Have some respect for your family and the mother of your child. You know what I mean? I think, I'm sorry you're going through some struggles. I was trying to go somewhere positive with it.
Right.
Even though it was a roast, I was also going somewhere positive with it at the same time, but he didn't give me a chance to. And now the idiot was trying to run with that story, saying that I disrespected his family, and the media's chewing it up and eating it and swallowing it. That's what he does. He's a fucking salesman.
But you know what
I apologized to Mr. Khan, and he understood.
Right. You know what I think he got mad about, though? I think he got mad. Well, I'm sure he got mad about everything, but I think what probably tipped him over the edge is when you use the word leftovers. I think that's when he was like, what?
Yeah, but you said this. I didn't say this. You said this on Twitter, public information. So if I go on Google, it's public information. I didn't say this. You said this about your own personal life, your own love life. So why are you getting mad at me? Don't make me feel like I'm the villain. You know what I mean? Like, I did nothing wrong. Fuck that.
I actually, of all the, I mean, like I said, I'm sure you probably had more ammunition that you could have used, because there's been a lot of stuff out there publicly, even like in the last couple weeks.
Okay, fine. Let's take a look at, for example, when Donald Trump, change the topic. He brought all the women that Bill Clinton sexually harassed at the press conference when it was Clinton versus Trump at the debate.
Yeah, I remember that.
You see how cool, calm, and collective and composed the Clintons were? It didn't, I'm sure it bothered them inside, but they were calm. What about Floyd? All the times that people say, oh, you beat women and all this and that. Calm, cool, and composed. These are things that he never said, but it's things that he did, and it was brought up to his attention at the press conferences, and he stayed cool. Now, I repeat something that you say, and you get mad at me? Come on, man. You're an idiot. Come on, seriously? You get mad at me because you say things?
Right.
And I repeat it back to you. Here's a fan saying, hey, buddy, what's wrong with you? You're right?
Right.